Alright guys, Ryjack back, doing another Man City video recap of today's game. Doing it from my hotel room. I'm on a little mini vacation here in Orlando with my wife. So, having a good time, a little sunburned, but still got to watch the game and still wanted to do my recap video. So, story of the day, Omar Marmoush, hat-trick hero, scored in 13 minutes from what I've seen. Had a little bit of a maybe slow start to his Man City career, I guess you could say. But he kicks off the goals in 19th minute, chips the keeper on a long ball from Ederson. Ederson becomes the Premier League's all-time leading assister from a goalie, as well as even this season on Martin Odegaard. So big-time passers, those two, 3 assists each. Marmoush follows it up, got the ball in the left wing, kind of cut inside and then shot near post, and it squeezes by Dubravka. Followed it up only 9 or so minutes later in the 33rd minute when Savinho's coming down the right-hand side, cuts it across with his right foot, and Marmoush just makes some really good contact, and it just flies into the net. We go in at halftime, 3-0 up. I mean, performances all around the pitch were great. It was probably City's best half of the season for my money, and it was free flowing. You looked like City of old. What having a holding DM will do for you. You know, that's how it felt for me, at least. I'm looking at the stats here on my iPad. I know I don't have all the nice aesthetics and features like I normally have in my video, but we roll with it. Ederson gets an 8.5. Got that assist, clean sheet. I think he only had to make one save. The defense, that probably speaks well to the defenders in front of him, and Nico is the 6th. That Newcastle just didn't really have much to do. I mean, I can only really remember one shot in the second half from Lewis Miley that was somewhat of a chance, and Ederson saved it, no problem. So really good from Ederson. It's tough coming back after the Madrid game, but great performance from Ederson, someone who I would definitely still back and want to stay throughout the summer, and hopefully he gets a new deal and is our keeper for the time going forward. Vardiol, another great performance, got subbed off 87th minute, got a little bit of a rest, but again, just a Rolls Royce of a defender, just unicorn. The things he can do is crazy. Center back pairing of Stones and Kusanov, great from both of them. Stones is such a talent. Like, I was a little while ago, and if you've been watching my videos, I've been saying we should sell Stones in the summer probably, but I mean, over the last, since he's come back from this injury, I've switched that. Like, now we have the 2 young center backs. We've got Kusanov and Victor Rice. Maybe we don't need to sell Stones. Maybe we just keep him and see how the rest of this season goes. If there's another injury or 2 more injuries where he's out of time for a while, then maybe we do sell. But man, the guy's just, when he's fit, he's so good. Just a lot to like about him. Kusanov as well, 20 years old, was great. Didn't have any mistakes from what I can see. He made one small error where he charged out at a player and he got spun, but you saw the recovery speed where he just flew back into the play and made a play in the ball, and we were fine. So he's only 20 years old. I'm sure that's gonna happen. Rico Lewis gets a 7-3. He's probably one of the most hated on Man City players, at least on Twitter from what I've seen over the last months, but he was really good today. Showed why he has been in and around the team since such a young age. He was really good, and Newcastle really had nothing down the left-hand side, which I thought they would, with Anthony Gordon and Isak on that side, and Lewis Hall's been having a good season. I thought that would be the danger area for us, but Rico Lewis, Nico Gonzalez, Kusanov shut that whole thing down. Speaking of Nico Gonzalez, thank you for coming to our club. Man, you had a great game. It was lovely to see. We'll just say that. And one of the things I thought about is, Rodri's so good, but you never really notice Rodri throughout the game most of the time. At least for me, maybe that's just a sign of a good holding midfielder. And it felt like Nico was there mopping stuff up when needed, making accurate passes. He was 97% on his passes today, which is outrageous. So, he was never in the headlines for me where I was like, what is he doing? It was all positive. So more of that going forward. Please, Gundogan, you know, people say what they will about Gundogan, and it's been tough for him this season, being 34 years old. He was good today, moved the ball around. There was one spot early in the game where Ederson fired a ball into him, and I thought, oh boy, he's about to lose possession, and he made a nice turn, got some space, and found another Man City player. So good all around from Gundo for me. Got an assist as well. Then you get to the attacking part of the field. You have Marmoush, like I talked about, hat trick, probably the man of the match. Just that's how it goes. He was great. Subbed off 76th minute, but really looked good. Looked like he's coming to his own. Very, very impressive. Of course, Foden played in the middle, played on the right, played on the left a little bit. These guys were moving all around the pitch, but very good from Foden. Kind of helped control the game. Has been good over the last month or so, and it's good for the future going forward. Phil was pretty poor from start of the season through December, but since January he's really picked it up. Savinho, man, what a guy we have. Cheap signing, 25 million, whatever it was in the summer, and the dude is just levels good. He's really impacted the team recently, especially coming off the right, because he doesn't always just Doku someone where he's just running at them full speed. He has this thing where he sort of jogs and then attacks, and I don't know, it seems to work. He's got a lot of just pure talent that other guys don't have, and he can take on players, and he's just really impressive. Gets himself an assist, and probably was, aside from Marmoush, the best player on the pitch. Then you get Haaland on the slight injury scare. I don't think it was anything serious, actually. He did go down, looked like a non-contact thing, and I was pretty worried for a few minutes there, but he eventually got up. Didn't have a whole lot of service, I guess, today. He had some hold-up play that was nice, but not a lot in general, so just, I would say, an average game for him. I don't remember Haaland having any chances really to speak of. Subs came on. We had McAtee come on, grab himself a goal, and then again, it was kind of just, he was in the right spot at the right time, taps in a corner where Tonali just completely loses him. Nobody else really made much of an impact. Doku came back first time in a while from injury. He was fine. Kovacic only had a few minutes, nothing really there. Nunez, same deal, only a few minutes. Nico Riley was only a few minutes, but he had one impressive play where he was left back and it looked like he might be in trouble and got out of it pretty smoothly. So, only a couple minutes for those guys, but good. All around good stuff. Doesn't get any easier here, though. We have Real Madrid Wednesday, down 3-2 at the Bernabeu. I will, of course, be watching that one. And, I don't have confidence based on this 4-0 that we're going to go and do the Bernabeu yet. But, don't rule us out. Don't count us out following that. We do have Liverpool and then Tottenham, I believe. So, still a big and tough schedule ahead. But City do look good for the Champions League spots. We're in 4th now after this win. Newcastle down to 7th, and it's tight. 3rd is on 47 points, all the way down to 7th on 41. So the spots are close, and there's only a few there. So City look good, though. W today, and that's it. From the hotel room, Ryjack, City till I die. See ya.